Hey guys, how y'all? Terry, and this is my second video for my channel, so I'm trying to do my best. I'm here today to actually help you guys solve the problem with the RAM consumption. The SVC host services for the Microsoft Windows in the background, it actually consume a lot of RAM, so we need just to fix that. And it actually took me a while to figure out what was the problem in the Windows that actually do that, and what kind of services that can we disable to get the best out of the RAM. Okay, so let's get started. It's really easy and simple, but just make sure that you're up to date. Your Windows is up to date. Go to Control Panel and just hit that Windows Update and make sure it's running, like working, and it's up to date. And after all that, we gonna do some disable services. We're gonna disable a lot, like not a lot, it's like 4 or 5 of them. So be prepared to have fun after this video, because you're gonna get your RAM back. If you have like 4 RAM, if you have like 4 GB RAM, 8, 16 or 32, it's gonna be like 40 or 50% out of it is just used by SVC host services for the Microsoft Windows, which is really ridiculous. So we're gonna fix this today. Okay guys, so we're gonna start now by showing you the RAM consumption of this services, which is really frustrating, and it actually causes lag in the computer. Sometimes it freezes by itself for no reason. So as you can see here, the memory is used like physical memory is 18%, which is, I'm not doing that much. I'm just opening the recorder and just the task manager, which is really frustrating. So let's check out the processes. You can see here the svchost.exe, it's 120 megabyte. I don't know why it's doing that. And another one for 110, so that's in total 230, which is a lot. And that's almost 10%, 8% out of the whole RAM that I have, which is I really don't like. So let's try to fix that really fast. And it's not a big deal, it's not a big problem, and it's so easy and simple. So first of all you're gonna do, just go to Task Manager as I showed you, Task Manager. Then you're going to the processes, and you're gonna go to memory, just like sort it from the highest to lowest to know what's the problem and which service is actually taking a lot of RAM. So we see the SVC host right now is taking a lot of RAM. Right click on it, go to service. You'll see a bunch of services right here, and it's really weird to do all of that. Windows Update, Windows Management, themes, shell hardware detection. Well, actually, the shell hardware detection, the theme, and the Windows Management is really important, because like one of them is like the software that, or the application in the background that actually detects any kind of hardware that you're plugging in the computer. So forget about these for now. We want to turn off the Windows Update. So that's why I actually gonna tell you again, make sure that your Windows is up to date. Go to services, and as you can see here, there's a bunch of services in here. We gotta turn off exactly 3 of them. Let's start with the Windows Update. Okay, I'm looking for it right now. As you can see, it's right here, and it says on the status started, and the startup type is automatic. We don't want it automatic, and we don't want it actually running. So what we're gonna do is right click on it, all task, stop, and it's gonna attempt to stop it, and it did stop it. Then properties, startup type, disable, apply, then okay. As you see, it's just really simple, but just make sure it's when on the startup type it's disabled. Okay. Then we have the Windows search. Windows search is really useless, since it's like your hard drive, you know what is it on it and where's the files at and what do you want. So you basically go to my computer and get whatever you want, so easy. So we can turn off this service too. If you actually need it, it's not that much of a big deal. It's the first service that you need to disable is the Windows Update. So let's go to Windows search. Windows search right here. It's gonna be the same thing, started and automatic. All task, stop it. It's gonna stop it right here. Then properties, disabled, apply, and OK. And it's disabled, as you can see. And the last one, which is the most second important service that you need to disable, the superfetch. The superfetch is a file that actually take the dump files for the RAM, and we don't need that on because it takes a lot of RAM, and instead of taking the dump, as you can see here, started automatic. Just right click on it, all tasks, stop it, attempting to stop, stopped, then properties, disabled, apply, and OK. So now we turn off the 3 services. I actually have a 4th service, which is, it depends on what kind of driver that you're using for your graphics card or whatever audio card or whatever it is. I have NVIDIA GeForce graphics card, so basically it's gonna be in NVIDIA services. I don't need that streamer service. That streamer service is like for the people who actually broadcast some games and videos. I don't do that, so I'm gonna just alt task. I stopped it already, properties, and I'm gonna disable it, and OK. So now we actually closed and disabled all the servers that we need to disable. Let's go and check on the performance. It's 1.2. It was 1.45, almost 1.5, and it went to 1.2. So that was like so obvious. When you actually restart the computer, it's gonna be more obvious. For me, now I'm running the recorder. It's taking a lot of memory, which is 300 megabyte, so that's why it's kind of high. But when I turn it off, it will go down to 800 and 900. You're gonna see that different. There is no more lag. There is no more freeze in the middle of something that you're doing. There's no more not responding. Windows is or whatever it takes. You can open to 400, 500, whatever it takes your whole RAM to open it without lagging and without any problems. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. It's really simple to do that. Just make sure first of all that your Windows is up to date before you do any of these. Second of all, restart your computer after. Please subscribe to my channel and share the video. Thank you.